All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the regular meeting of the City of Charlestown Board of Public Works. I'm making myself a note before I forget to do something. All right. This meeting is being live streamed by Underproduction Multimedia. We will officially call to order. Today's October 7th, 2025. It is 9:00 a.m. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Let the record show that Member Maggie Wild is present. Ernie Thompson's unable to be with us. Mayor Hodges is present. We have Deputy Clerk Treasurer Lacey Gammons with us, and our attorney is here, Mr. Perry McCall. We have an agenda that's been provided. I will make a motion to approve.
Second.
Second by Maggie Wild. I have no edits. Do you have anything to add to it? Okay. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. That's unanimous. We have standing business, which includes the approval of our minutes from September 16th, our current claims and our payroll allowance docket from September 8th to September 28th. I will make a motion to approve as written.
Second.
Second by Maggie Wild. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. That's unanimous. I don't see anyone signed up for public comment, and we just have 2 items of new business today. One is stop sign recommendations by Charlestown Police Department. We've had several residents reach out about the addition of some stop signs in some areas, and I asked the Chief of Police to go evaluate those locations. He has sent us a recommendation. So the 3 areas were, do you want to present this, or do you want me to just talk about it?
No matter, I can if you want.
Water and level is pretty straightforward, his report here. So water and level streets, currently just a 2-way, but other adjacent streets are 4-ways in the same area. He says that after viewing it, that vehicles are using Water Street to travel from Monroe and Tunnel Mill down to Market Street. And there's a lot of speeding, and having a 4-way stop there would help break up that traffic, or at least calm the speed through there. So he does recommend one there to be added at Water and Level. Locust at North Dogwood near Lakeview. We've had a couple of residents reach out. That North Dogwood Drive comes around and goes into a dead end eventually. And there's a lot of people who are turning there and having to back out and causing some craziness because you've got non-residential traffic moving through there. And so he does recommend a stop sign at that 3-way intersection, that it would be in the best interest to put one there, make it a 3-way. And then at High and Walnut, we had recently there was an accident there, very significant accident there, and that is a school bus stop area. And so we had a resident ask about that. Our biggest concern was the stacking that would occur from Walnut to Market Street, that there's not a long path there with school buses and traffic coming through. His observations are that there's only 347 feet between the intersection and Market Street. I'm concerned about traffic backing up. So rather than putting a stop sign there, it's been recommended that we do a painted crosswalk with high-vis yield signs to pedestrians to make that a notable place where people need to slow down. I've also been talking to and looking at the likelihood of being able to do elevated crosswalks in some areas around our heavy school traffic areas. So on High Street, on Monroe, near the high school, Park Street, anywhere we have, and then up on Halcyon, where Pleasant Ridge, or not Pleasant Ridge, sorry, the new Charleston Elementary School is. Those are very expensive. Those are about $8,000 each to put those in. So it's not something we're doing right away, but I've been having conversations about what those speed tables look like, not bumps, because they still allow you to cross over them at 20 miles an hour. I tested this, so I went to the Covered Bridge, and they have those elevated tables there, and the speed limit through the neighborhood is 20. And even in the Mustang, I was able to go over it at 20 without like damage in the car or whatever. And so they do a very good job of calming the traffic. The biggest question is, can our first responders get over them safely? Do they impede fire, ambulance? Snowplows will know where they are. We can lift the plow. I've driven one. It's not that hard to lift the plow and go over it without smashing it. But anyway, kind of investigating those for some of these areas that we hear that are problematic on a more regular basis. So those are the recommendations. Perry, did you have any feedback on that?
No, Chief was gonna send me the email and then I'd just take a look at it,
Okay.
not right now.
All right, and if we approve these, we'll make sure that we get proper notice out on, our website and of course on our social media to let people know that this is gonna happen. And for some of these areas, probably not Dogwood because that's kind of a remote, like tucked back neighborhood, but definitely for the Water Street, Main Street, I would probably request that we put a reader board up temporarily when that sign goes up so that it draws people's attention to it because it can be kind of jarring. You're used to just driving through and suddenly there's a stop sign, so. But we also put up blinking lights. Everywhere we have a four-way stop, we always put the blinking solar light on the top of it so that it draws a little more attention. Anyway, I will make the motion that we approve these two at Water and Level and at Locust and North Dogwood, and then continue to investigate pedestrian improvements and caution at High and Walnut.
I'll second that.
Second by Maggie Wild. Any other questions on that? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
That's unanimous. Get back to the street department, and then the last item, is for Charlestown Parks Department, a Christmas performance. It's pretty straightforward. Tiffany, would you want to present that?
Oh, if you wanted to, you could.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's for, the Amelia and Eli Band. They performed at the Depot over the summer, and we enjoyed having them. They're gonna come do a Christmas performance on December 5th from 6:30 to 8 at the Depot. Have their contract W-9 and everything, and we'll pay them $300 for their performance that night.
And is she 19?
Yeah, she's all
Okay.
correct now. She's graduated.
All right, good deal. Do we have a motion?
Yes, I'll make that motion.
Okay, we have a motion by Maggie and I'll second. Any questions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that's unanimous. Thank you. Two little items that were not on the agenda that I made a note of that we have to, so an update. We are transitioning how we are doing our paper projects for meetings. So I had a meeting with staff a couple weeks ago about the impacts from the budget bill and, looking for recommendations for how we can save money. We spend a lot of money printing meeting material. And this board, I've noticed that you and Ernie both, y'all just use your phones anyway, because we emailed the packet.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is we're getting tablets for everybody, we've gotten tablets for everybody. It's not something you take home, it's just when you come in for the meeting, there'll be a tablet at your place. And you'll have the meeting documents, they'll have a printed agenda with a notepad in case you need to take notes. But there'll be just a tablet there, for you going forward, starting probably with our next meeting. They've been kind of testing the clerk treasurer staff, getting all that done, and it's largely Lacey's idea to do this. So, thank you, Lacey.
Well, it was actually Heather's,
Oh,
all for the
well,
credit,
all
I just brought it up, as Heather's saying.
But it, will help us, because we do print just a lot of paper, so it'll help us cut that down and save on time and costs as well. I'll be interested to see if y'all track that over the next, from the time we implement it to like for a full year, what we save. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're so late in this year, I feel like comparing this year to next year, same cost period,
Yeah.
we're dramatically down in both toner and, paper supplies, so, interesting. The other thing I need to do is I need to change the date of our next meeting. I will be at the AIM conference, and I'm a board director for AIM, and we have a board of directors meeting at the same time that this meeting normally would occur on Tuesday the 21st. And since those meetings don't happen very often, I just need to shift that. So, Lacey, for the payment of bills, we can either go next week or we can do the week after. I don't know, would it be better if we shot for like the 28th, or the week after? And of course I have a river report that day. What if we did, Perry, you got a conflict later on Tuesdays, right?
On that Tuesday, I mean, I've got something in the afternoon, but I'm free the whole morning on the Tuesday the 28th.
If we could do. Hold on. So, there's a sewer board meeting on the 16th, and I know that's before, but it's closer to that meeting date. I wonder if we could do, like, the board of works right after sewer board, so we're all here. Would that work for you? It'd be about 10 o'clock on Thursday the 16th. Would that work? That work for you?
That, I can't make
You
that.
can't make that?
No.
If we have anything that we need, can we just
Yeah, I
have the
mean,
meeting and then say,
I have the agenda beforehand,
Yeah.
yeah,
okay,
I just have to be in Crawford County
okay.
one final time.
I mean, that's only 4 business days, but 3 business days before we would normally have it, so it's a little bit closer. So we'll set that date then, at 10 o'clock on the 16th for our next Board of Public Works meeting. And it'll be here at 304 Main Cross in our council chambers,
Should 10?
10 o'clock. And we will get a notice. Randy, will you make a note to get that notice out on the, yeah, we'll email out to Ernie as well. Perfect. All right. That is all I had, unless there's any other matter that needs to come before the board meeting. I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Second by Maggie, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, we are adjourned.